Welcome, everybody, back to Chicken Police. Paint it red. For the last part, we got Sonny's old partner.
When was the last time I was here?
I don't know. Years ago. When Molly left.
Whew, that was a wild night.
Yeah.
You know, Sonny, you can call me. Not just when you want to investigate some shady case from a shady dame and you need a big meat shield to cover your ass.
Times have changed, Marty. And I don't call anyone.
Don't want to open up.
All right, Boss Bird. Whatever you say.
Have you been there before?
Never. You know, it's not my style. It's too fancy for me. I'm more like the smoky, smelly, ramshackle little joint type.
Yeah!
Yeah, same here.
But we're not gonna mingle like this, right?
We're not searching for a tailor on New Year's Eve, okay? We'll go as we are.
That'll be exciting.
Let's just stay out of trouble, okay?
What trouble?
That's the spirit.
So she just turned up with a message and this flyer, and you fell for it?
Maybe I was bored. Or maybe there's more to this thing than meets the eye.
That and, ex-wife's name's on it.
Yeah, there's always more.
Maybe I just wanted to meet you for old time's sake.
That's not funny.
I've never had a good sense of humor. You know that better than anyone.
That's for sure. So the Czar Club, huh? My city's on fire. Sounds good. But that's all? It's kind of weak for a clue.
Wait.
It's not a clue. It's just a guide. By the way, it's New Year's Eve. We deserve
There was a
some
song on the
fun, right?
jukebox called My City is on
Well,
Fire.
that's true. But it's never that easy with you, Boss
Back
Bird.
at,
There's something you're not
back at
telling me,
Zips.
right?
Nothing important, Marty.
Yeah. If you say so.
Okay, so I may need to go back to Zips.
Oh, hi, Mr. Sinclair. How are we?
Sinclair is doing fine, thanks. Anyway, you still talk to your guns?
Yeah. And so what? Other animals talk to their plants. Crazy, isn't it? At least a gun has a soul. And it's useful.
I can't believe you're allowed to walk around freely, Birdie.
Oh, if you only knew what I'm packing right now.
I don't want to know what's under your feathers, Marty.
Alright, well, that takes care of that. But now I'm a little curious. Can I go back? I can go back to the hot dog. My city is on fire. It's good music.
Bourbon moon hangs in the sky. My man has left with a golden smile. And this is so funny. You can kill me, honey. I'm already dead inside. My body is an empty bottle. Come on, baby, just give us an hour.
I was kind of wondering when the lyrics would kick in.
I'm gonna feel it. You make me come alive. I try to run away, but my soul keeps me turning back. I'm tired of being sane, along with
I'll be honest. I do want to sit and listen to this whole thing, but we got a freaking job to do. I was kind of hoping that, I don't know what I was hoping from that, but I recognized this song, so I figured it'd be something. So let's go to the club.
Midnight had passed, and the intoxicated madness kicked in. We could only crawl along Shalva District's main street toward downtown. The city's heart beat differently. Ancient buildings were defaced by neon signs and billboards, like half-drunk lovers on a fine leather sofa. Great old houses neighbored by garish modern blocks. A place that makes the head hurt. The Tsar's huge neon sign was visible for miles. A blazing red sign advertised tonight's main attraction, the amazing Natasha. Cops were never welcomed at places like this. I hoped we were too late for the show. We had to be inconspicuous, but it was never easy with this bird mountain by my side.
Ah, so this is the famous Tsar Club.
More like infamous, Marty. It's not for our kind, that's for sure. And I don't mean that they don't like foul here.
Well, at least we don't have to be afraid that they see you as a detective, Boss Bird.
Very funny, Marty.
So what are we gonna do now?
We find Natasha, the broad who sent me the message, remember? But first, we need to get into the club. And Marty, please, don't monkey this up.
Excuse me? On behalf of the well-respected and noble primate community of Clawville?
Cut the crap, Marty. Let's focus on what we're here for, okay?
As you say, Boss Bird. Hey, that's your old friend, right?
Loses here on a
what was his
date?
name? Lawrence? Lamar? No, Liam.
Lewis. Yes, it's him.
To be honest, Sonny, I always thought that guy's not all there in the head.
Nobody's perfectly sane in Clawville, Marty. But if not for this old rabbit, I wouldn't be here today. I'll never forget that.
Should I thank him for that?
Or kill him for it.
The writing in this game is so good.
You're reading my mind, boss. Honestly, I think these types of women only see faceless tuxedos, cufflinks, and wallets. And in the mirror, they're just brooches, necklaces, and earrings.
Don't be so radical, Marty. They're women. They live by different rules.
Can I replay? Autoplay, skip on.
Honestly,
Don't be so radical, Marty. They're women. They live by different rules.
Somehow I feel truer words have never been spoken, especially with shit nowadays. They're women. They live by different rules.
that was kind of deep.
It's not. Just bullshit. There's more where that came from.
Ooh, teach me, master.
When you're old and wise like me, you'll realize none of it is worth a damn thing.
Wait, that was deep again, right?
Maybe it was, Marty. Maybe it was.
Amazing. Do you remember when the Clawville Chronicle was a really high-quality newspaper?
Nope.
You mean when they wrote something about us daily?
Yeah. What exactly happened to them?
Well, they got bored with us, Marty. And to be honest, so did I.
But still, here we are working together again. Funny, huh?
Yeah, hilarious.
Huh, I like this.
Why's that?
I don't know. 'Cause it's moving, I guess.
You're a simple bird, aren't you?
Yes, I am. Whoa, look at that. Isn't that the new...
It is, Marty. A brand new 942 Silver Hawk. Haven't seen such beauty since I left Iveria.
Of all that's furry, whose is it?
Maybe it's Ibn Wessler's. I guess he's no paper tiger.
Yeah, he sounds like a fellow who drives around in one of these. Lucky bastard.
Lucky bastard indeed.
Jeez, look at that guy.
That's not a guy. That's a demon. Straight from the dog-eared pages of a cheap detective novel.
Yeah, I bet his name's Bill.
Oh, I swear, if his name is Bill, I'm gonna lose my shit.
Nah, he's definitely a Bob.
$5 for Bill?
Okay, I'm in.
Oh boy, he's gonna lose $5.
Howdy, pal.
Gentlemen, how can I help you on this wonderful chilly night?
Oh, he's a nice bouncer. He doesn't just throw you the other direction unless shit goes down.
We're expected in the VIP lounge.
My apologies, but I don't remember ever seeing you gentlemen here before. May I ask?
Now stop right there, big guy. I get it. Yeah, I know exactly how this works. So what do you have to do to get in?
Nothing's easier, sir. Are you on the list?
The list? Yeah,
Don't tell me you forgot.
I'm afraid I did, Marty. Sorry, big guy, but I'm pretty sure we're not on the list tonight.
That's a shame. I'm really sorry, sirs. In that case, you can't come in.
Yeah, right. Thanks.
My pleasure, gentlemen.
Ask.
Look, I really don't want any trouble, but...
It is even more inconvenient for me, sir, but this place doesn't like coppers. Forgive this slang. I can't let just anybody in, and there are some I'm strictly
He's
forbidden
real.
to.
I like this guy. He's a real
Please,
gentleman of
you
a
have to
bouncer.
understand.
Listen here, you cow. Do you have any idea who we are? You ever read the papers?
Of course, I know who you are, sir. I read the news and more, and I must admit it's an honor to meet you in person, Mr. Santino Featherland and Mr. Marty Machikin. The Bell of the Pantheress is one of my favorite books.
Oh my god, not the books again.
So it would be terribly inconvenient for me if I had to use force on you, gentlemen.
He's a
what
fan.
did you just say?
Relax, Marty. This guy has chicks like you for breakfast. Thanks for the information, pal. Have a nice night.
Thank you for understanding, gentlemen, and forgive me for my austere composition.
No problem, Shakespeare. Say, big guy, you know Mr. Lewis Hayworth?
But of course, Mr. Hayworth is an impeccable gentleman, and also a frequent visitor of the club.
Is that so? Good to know. And?
I'm afraid that is all, monsieur.
What can you tell me about the first lady of the place, big guy?
You mean Miss Natasha Katsenko, sir?
Mm-hmm. The very one.
You're right on point, pal.
Nothing you don't know already, sir.
Just try me.
Well, she owns the place.
And, that's it? Well, that's, unbelievable.
Pardon, monsieur, but I'm not permitted to say anything more.
Okay, what do I do now?
Molly, my ex-wife. What do you have to do with all this?
Oh, fantastic. What do I do now?
You know, seeing this, I can't wait for the show.
The girls?
New Year's Eve's once a year, right? And we're not on duty.
Have I asked how Laura's doing?
Whoa, hey, I was just kidding, okay? My relationship with Laura is unwavering, like the rhino beauty on this picture.
Ha!
Interesting taste you've got.
Feathers, scales, or dermal armor, a lady's a lady, my friend.
My man.
Thank the wild gods for self-sacrificing gentlemen like you.
One day, neon signs will cover the whole world, I'm telling you.
You read that in some kind of science fiction book?
No, it's just what I think.
Oh, so you have your own thoughts now. The world's really moving forward.
Luck off, Sonny.
I can't just go straight in there or else I'm gonna get my ass handed to me.
Let's not bother her.
Okay, boss.
Okay, I'll bother Lewis.
Sonny, my dear friend.
Okay, so he just has a lisp. He just has a stutter.
Hi, Lewis.
Lisp.
This is my partner. But I'm sure you already know.
You have no idea how happy I am to meet you, Mr. Marty. I'm a big admirer of your work.
Pleasure's all mine, Lawrence.
Lawrence? Anyways, so, the legendary Chicken Police back together? Isn't it amazing news?
Don't ruffle my feathers, Lewis. Those days are long gone. We're just here for the entertainment. Or something like that.
I see. That's a shame.
See you inside?
I have something to do, my pal, but I'll try to make it for the main event.
Okay then. Catch you later, pal. That fella's built like a brick shithouse. I don't think we'll be able to just sneak past him.
Nope.
Wanna bet?
Not today, Marty. Remember, we must avoid suspicion.
Okay. No trouble. I get it. It's okay, Bertha. Maybe next time.
Where'd you hide that shotgun?
What was that?
Nothing. Just the wind.
Did you bring Big Bertha with you?
Gods, no. What are you thinking? What idiot would bring a shotgun to a club?
You.
Was that a rhetorical question?
Well, I can try. Is there anything more I can ask?
Just one more thing. This list of yours, where should we sign up again?
I'm afraid if you don't know, it's not my place to tell you, sir. Excusez-moi, the regulations, you know.
You hear that, Sonny?
I do, Marty. I do.
I'm gonna lose my crest from this guy. Just wait.
Just don't get too excited, Marty. Not tonight. Anyway, thanks, pal.
Okay. What the hell do I do now? God damn it. I'm lost. How the hell am I supposed to do this? Well, in terms of the main story, I can only go back to PD. Maybe there's something at
Look
the
at
police
these two
department.
simpletons.
Maybe there's something here at the police department.
They don't even realize their jackets are full of holes.
For the wild god's sake, don't dare tell them.
I already tried, but nothing happened.
Figures.
How many days did we have our first squad car?
About 3, I think, before we crashed into that tank of acid.
We? You crashed it. Don't blame it on me, Marty. I was unconscious, if I remember correctly.
And that's your problem, boss. You should be more careful with low-hanging concrete blocks next time.
Yeah, I've been paying attention to that ever since.
At least I'm
If it
getting
were
new
up to
dialogue
him,
here.
Only dogs would work at the PD. They're a racist old bastard.
Blood Boil is an asshole. We couldn't dress up that fact even if he wanted to. His only merit is that he's damn good at what he does.
True. I guess he is keeping this whole institution together. When he retires...
Bam. The whole house of cards will crumble.
Don't think there's much point to talking to them,
Hello,
but
gents. Everything all right?
Aye, everything's just fine, Sonny.
Well, look, the chick police are together again. What a time to be alive. Am I right, Royce?
You're right, Foss.
Hey, that reminds me. Look at what I found under my coat. It's Her Majesty Big Bertha in the flesh.
Whoa, 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 don't shoot. We were just joking, okay? We don't want any trouble.
Yeah, I was just joking too. I'll never get bored with these two. They're so cute.
I wonder why they thought you would shoot at another cop.
Hey, it's just happened once, okay? Am I right, boys?
You're right, Marty. We all know it was an accident.
See?
okay, there's got to be something around here.
Hey, Monica. Remember that invitation from the other day?
Oh, yeah. I'm so sorry, Marty. I'd love to, but I've got a lot of work to do. You know how it is. Please tell your sweetheart that I'm sorry.
Okay, I understand. No problem.
We'll meet at the annual party anyway, right?
Yeah, that's true. I'll tell Laura.
Okay, nothing new there. Might as well.
I see you're swamped, buddy.
I've sent the old lizard away. I don't need him to foul the air anymore. I hate his kind anyway.
Well, because he's a reptile.
No, because he's a good-for-nothing piece of shit.
No, yeah, that's true.
And you letting off some steam?
Something like that. We'll go and check out some seedy joint. We're cops, after all, ain't we?
Doesn't look like I'm making
And this
progress
is still
here.
Clawville.
That's true, pal. Protect and serve.
Yeesh, get a room, you two.
Ah, shut up, Marty.
What have you heard about the hot dog? Is it still standing?
Yeah, it is. But I don't frequent that neighborhood. You shouldn't either. Things have escalated there recently.
What do
I
you
don't
know
doubt
about
that.
Ibn Wessler? What's the old rat been up to lately?
They say he's keeping a pretty low profile these days. But he's been seen in the company of the Attorney General.
Attorney General Hamtaro, eh?
Taro! Oh,
Why
boy.
are you so interested in that rat? If you want another hole in your comb, I could help you too, you know.
It's just professional curiosity.
Yeah, of course. And I'm a fluffy little Labrador.
Whoa, you forgot to mention this nugget about the case, Sonny. Ibn Clucking Wessler? What the hell did you get into?
Far as I remember, you didn't let me tell you in the first place. Well, you're in now. No way back.
You're a piece of shit, Sonny, you hear me? What's this all about?
Easy, chicken. I'll tell you everything soon enough. Let's just get the hell out of
Okay,
here
I'm
first.
dead. Okay, I feel like I was supposed to talk to these guys first before I
already
left.
told you it's a pleasure working with you again?
No, but that's always good to hear, partner.
Cluck off.
So I'm definitely getting these out of order.
What is it, Santino?
Nothing, sir.
And you need something, Martin?
No, sir.
Then get out of my sight, birds.
Okay, so I am getting nothing here. How the f...
Time to go, partner. It'll take half an hour or more to get there.
To the club, then. I'm curious about the show.
Look, Marty, we're not going there to have fun, okay?
I know. We worked together for 10 years, remember?
9.
Oh, do you have any gum?
Of course not. Chickens don't chew.
Well, I'll go crazy on a long ride without it.
And I'll go crazy from you beaking it.
Ah, Sonny, it's a pleasure working with you again.
Let's not bother.
Okay, Bob.
Can't do anything there. No.
Gee,
That's not a guy. That's a...
let's just...
Let's just not do that, shall we?
Okay.
Yes, gentlemen.
Hey, big guy, what's your name again?
My name is Archibald, sir. Archibald Conway.
Well, that's not a Bob.
Excusez-moi, monsieur.
Archie, what? No way, that's not even a real name.
I'm sorry to disappoint you, sir, but my name is Archibald Conway, without any doubt. Blackjack Conway to my friends.
Well, thanks, Blackjack. It was a pleasure. We'll be on our way now.
Well, at least I figured out who the hell he is. Great.
What a beautiful work seeing it, and
Don't torture yourself, Sonny. Only way we're ever gonna drive one of them is if we sign up for the mob.
maybe it would be worth it.
I think we'd be great gangsters in another life.
Can't just go for the door. Can't keep talking to...
Say, big guy, is this your job? To stand in front of the club and keep out decent fellows like us all night?
Not entirely, monsieur. My employer has many other kinds of jobs for me. He is quite creative in his field, I must say.
I am freaking stumped.
Like what?
Exactly.
Sorry, monsieur. I'm not,
Permitted to say anything more about the matter. Regulations, yeah, I know. This bullshit just gave me a headache.
so sorry to hear that, sir.
I keep talking to Lewis.
Look, Lewis, that bouncer over there.
Well, yes. He is a bit intimidating, but his manners are impeccable. Am I right?
Yes, indeed, but it seems tonight we're not on his list.
Oh. I see.
Oh boy.
I get it. I get it. You'd like to go in, but he won't let you.
Yeah, something like that.
No, no problem at all. Come with me. I'll talk to him.
Much obliged, pal.
Yeah, thanks, Bunny.
Excuse me.
Ah, jeez, what the hell's wrong with you, Marty?
What? Did I say something wrong?
Okay.
Sir. How'd you do?
Everything's fine, Mr. Aworth.
Good.
Finally, progress.
Look, this noble pair of pigeons are my friends. They're on the list, okay?
L'archlamont, sir.
And as for you, you owe me one, gentlemen.
Thanks, old pal.
It was my pleasure to help you, as always.
Boy, we are really racking up the favors. But hey, at least we can get in the
The
joint.
jazz overwhelmed us. There was no band.
Finally!
in sight, yet the music seeped from the walls like years of cigarette smoke and the smell of spilt whiskey. Behind the bar, rows of fancy bottles reflected the harmonious voices of pretty dames and the clinking of crystal glass. It was the kind of place that makes you drunk, even if you've never had a sip. A dangerous place for someone like me. No matter how alien I felt, it was strangely like coming home. Welcome to the Czar. Well, here we are.
Here we are indeed.
Mother of...
I take you to the nicest places, eh, sweetheart?
Oh, does it mean you're buying, honey?
Don't even think about it.
Oh, men these days. So, we're here to find a dame called Natasha.
I have a hunch she won't be hard to find.
Yep.
Let's mingle and try to avoid suspicion.
Just like always.
No, Marty, not like always. This time it's for real.
I like the assumption that just like it, like as always, just quietly walk around, and then just bring out Big Bertha. Okay, you kind of spooked me there, pal. Fancy whiskey. Wow, there's a lot of people to talk to. Alright. I guess we'll start with this guy here.
Hey, there's Fillmore.
Who? Oh, yes. Philmar. Because that's what he calls himself, right?
You know him well?
We had some seriously wild cases together, yes. Mainly in Averia, way before Clawville. Another place and another life.
Sounds good. Like the blurb of some cheap pulp fiction book.
Yeah, it was the exact opposite. But the old bird's worth saying hi to. Well, well, if it isn't the great detective, Marlowe.
Blow me, Sonny. You know I don't use that name anymore.
Okay, Mr. Dumbass alias Phil Marlowe.
Oh, I'm gonna remember that, Mr. Dumbass Alias.
So says someone who tried to go undercover with a Feather Pillow Mafia is a turkey. Right, Mr. Turk Cayman?
Hey, that was a long time ago. I was young.
And I stick to my principles and my stupidity. Phil Marlowe, and that's that. Don't rile me up, you old fart.
Okay, fair enough. Sorry, I'm a little clucked tonight.
I know the feeling, pal. By the way, what are you two doing here? You stick out a bit. Are you here for a good old-fashioned beating?
That's probably what it's gonna lead into.
We stick out? Man, you look terrible. Like someone who sat on an electric pole.
Don't even ask. I feel exactly like that.
You want a case?
5 feet tall, half of that legs. Angelic voice, demonic eyes, just the usual.
Wait, 5 feet, half of that, legs. Is Philmar after the same guy's girl as we are?
Oh boy.
Guy, god damn.
And you?
Something like that. Just don't know the exact numbers yet. A dame named Natasha. She called us here. If I'm not mistaken, the joint is hers.
Yeah, she owns the joint, amongst others. Well, good luck, guys. That broad has a reputation. She's not the kind to toy with, if you know what I mean.
Any useful information?
For free?
Stop clucking around, Philmar.
All right, but just because of the old days. Look for me after you've talked to her. You wouldn't understand what I have to say about it before then. Don't leave unless you're thrown out, in which case, you know the drill. We don't know each other, I'll deny you in a blink.
Good to see you too, old pal. We'll be back.
Okay. Oh, come on. I didn't think I was gonna be going in there that quick. Okay, good. I thought the story advanced a bit faster than I would think.
Look, Sonny, I
Drinking
know
problem.
it's not my place, but Laura's father went to that guy when his, problems had gone too far.
You're treading on thin ice, Marty.
No, I just... Look, fellas at the station are talking,
Okay.
you know? All kinds of things. Moses, Plato, Bosco, and the others.
Talking, eh? About what? About why Blood Boil took my badge? About what an untrustworthy alcoholic wreck I am?
Look, I'm sorry, it doesn't matter.
Marty does care, but Sonny's just a fucking asshole.
Good. And let it stay that way.
At least we're cracking this one together, yeah?
Sure, Marty.
Surprised no one... I feel like taking that whiskey is gonna bite me in the ass.
2 whiskeys, kid. And no horsing around.
Wrong words.
I've never heard that one before.
Oh my god! I was not expecting that voice.
Sonny, you gotta drive, you know?
Yeah, you're right, Marty. Hey, Longface, give me a glass of tap water too, okay?
Yes, sir. Coming right up. That wasn't exactly what I meant.
Tell me, hey breath, have you seen Natasha tonight?
Not yet, sir. But she's coming on soon.
God damn that voice. That fucking... Oh, whatever, Dad. I don't want to run the store like you. Gah. That's what I'm getting from this voice.
Well, can you tell me anything about Mr. Ibn Wessler?
Sir, I don't want to.
What about, let's see, $5 maybe?
But, sir, you haven't even paid for your drinks yet. Yeah, stop riding on the details, Big Nose. You do your job, and we'll do ours, okay?
I mean, we're not here for work, of course. We're just here to relax.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Just a little fun. Of course, gentlemen.
Oh, God. Get out of here. You know what? LSP from Adventure Time. That's also.
Gentlemen, your drinks.
Yeah, sorry, but we have to run. Thanks anyway, Bojack.
My name is not Bojack. Yeah, I tip you, pal, but I don't have any change, so... Sure, sir. The Tsar welcomes you back anytime.
Alright, I kinda don't blame him for having that kind of attitude now.
Sounds good, Bojack.
Anything else, sirs?
No thanks, Mr. Ed. Keep up the good work.
Okay, I'm probably gonna get nowhere.
Just one more thing, Philmar.
I see you haven't changed a bit.
Do you think we're walking into a trap? You always had good instincts.
Because he's an eagle.
You know, I couldn't figure out this Natasha woman, even when I worked for her.
Then the trouble is bigger than I thought.
Just take care of yourselves, and don't leave your guns out of reach.
No, that's never happened.
Yeah, this crazy cock even sleeps with his.
You're welcome to the club, Brother Bird.
Take care, Phil.
You too, old fart.
Okay.
Take care, Phil.
You too.
Okay, so no more new dialogue.
She has pretty long legs. I mean, pretty and long legs for a squirrel, but I don't want to be prejudiced.
We're not here to stare at pretty squirrels. We're here to investigate, remember?
I'll be honest, didn't really see squirrel. The ears kind of made me think, rabbit. Big buck. Fox fella. Can't even talk to these two. Oh. Oh, there's Ibn.
So, where the hell is Natasha?
Oh boy, maybe it might be a bit of a lover squirrel.
Let's ask that stud over there with those nice gals.
That guy looks way too horny for my taste.
Oh man, your sense of humor is bad as ever.
You just need to get used to it again.
What?
Okay, so
This is the life, huh? What's this guy do? Really?
He looks like a coat hanger to me.
That was actually worse than the previous joke.
I try.
okay, so no talking to
A
him.
fox is a wolf who sends flowers.
What?
Oh, nothing. I read it somewhere.
Fascinating. I didn't know you could read.
Ha ha ha. Very funny.
Alright, so I'm getting
Remember that
Where?
old case with the fox and the raven?
How could I even forget?
talking to these people.
Absurd, right? All that bloodshed for a piece of cheese.
Yeah, hunger can bring out the monster in animals, right?
I mean, technically it'd bring the animals out of the animals, right?
And the wildest and most primordial instincts, no matter how civilized they seem.
As
Yep.
you say, Marty. This guy is certainly not a gangster henchman.
Of course he's not. Isn't that...
Ibn.
Yes, it is. The great Ibn Wessler, in the flesh. So much for our incognito.
Uh-huh.
You think he noticed us?
Only if he's not entirely blind.
Great. That woman with Ibn, I think I know her from somewhere.
Maybe in your dreams, pal.
I'll be honest, I think Marty's serious on that.
The memories are returning.
Geez, just spare me the dirty details. Just try to act normal, as much as you can.
Yup, that's him. The big rat in the flesh.
Well, it looks like this unpleasant conversation can't be avoided.
Nope. So let's just get into it.
Just act nonchalant, my friend.
No, it can't be.
What now?
Is that Olivia?
No, Marty.
Hey, Olivia.
Are you talking to me?
It's me, Marty McChicken.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
What a pleasant surprise. The Rooster Copper's in person.
You know what? That's the voice that I would have probably expected Ibn to have.
Chicken police. But yeah, Mr. Wessler, you could say so. The name's...
Sunny Featherland, of course, of course. Chicken Police. Your partner is, he is,
Marty McChicken, sir. I just introduced myself to your lady companion seconds ago.
Oh yeah. I'm so happy to see you.
Hello, boys.
So, to what do we owe this pleasure, gentlemen?
Yeah, so, we were, just in the neighborhood, and...
Cut the crap, Marty. All right, we're here for your sweetheart, Natasha.
Oh, I see.
No big deal. Just a blackmail thing. You know, horrifying threats written on the wall with blood-red paint. The usual stuff. You must be familiar with this kind of thing.
Oh yeah, indeed. It's, nasty business. But I didn't know Natasha hired a detective because of this simple matter. But to be honest, I understand. I would have taken matters into my own hands, you see. But I'm kind of busy.
Maybe this goes a bit deeper than you think.
Mr. Wessler had a meeting with Attorney General Hamtaro yesterday, so he's rather tired. If you would excuse us.
Oh, dear Olivia, it's okay. These gentlemen are just doing their job, right? And if I've heard correctly, they're notoriously thorough. So, how can I help you?
You know, it's... Sometimes I can't tell if I should be worried or thankful that a mob boss is willing to cooperate with a couple of detectives.
We've got a few questions, if you don't mind.
I'm at your service.
See, I can't tell if I should be thankful for it or if I should be worried. What do I got on with it? He's Marty's old acquaintance. I don't know if he knows her. Who's currently... I don't know how he knows her. Assistant and escort. Well, I'm stuck talking to Ibn.
Nice bunker you got here.
Well, thank you, but it's not mine. Not anymore. But I'm sure you already know that. Listen, detective. If you want to know something, please ask straight, huh?
All right, Mr. Wessler, let's make this a bit more professional.
Oh! I'm still gonna ask through
I'm not as
before
exciting as people tend to believe.
I'm gonna question.
I grew up in a poor family of many siblings. I'm the only one still alive, unfortunately. My career started with a shoe store, and now, here I am.
I wouldn't call that an average life. Shoe store owner to mob boss.
How dare you speak to Mr. Wessler like that?
Leave it, Olivia, dear. It's just provocation.
I'm sorry if I offended you, Mr. Wessler. Shall we talk about something else?
Everybody knows Mr. Hayworth. He's an antique piece of furniture in this city, so to speak.
Only a bit worn out.
It's not my fault that he's so much in debt, Detective. But the name of his family still rings quite loud in Clawville.
Is that still worth anything?
The name is just their name, of course. But the man behind the name is another matter, Mr. Featherhand.
Truer words probably could never have been spoken.
You're a pragmatic rat.
It's not the name, it's the man or woman behind the name.
Thank you. Look, Detective, if you want to know something, just ask.
All right, Mr. Wessler. Has your assistant been working for you long?
Are you talking about me?
Yes, I'm talking about you, ma'am.
Let me answer your question then. I've been in Mr. Wessler's employment for 6 months. Why do you ask?
Oh, just routine questioning, you know. Most of them aren't good for anything. Just killing time.
It sounded rude to me.
Yeah, please forgive her, Detective. Olivia's a real firecracker.
Alright, I guess we go on to questioning.
Wessler is a tricky guy. Unfortunately, I don't know enough about him, so I have to be cunning. I can't just pin him against a wall. Yet.
Alright, let's see how well I can do it this time around. This is tricky guy.
How did you feel when you heard about the blackmail?
Honestly, I found it ridiculous.
And now?
Now I'm kinda interested. But I wouldn't call it blackmail yet. They're just empty threats. There were no demands.
That? Actually,
Good point.
yeah. It's not technically blackmail unless they want something out of you.
Thank you. Are we done?
No, not quite.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Of course. Alright, mistrustful. I was gonna say, there's no point in saying that. Yes. Neither of these sound good to me.
You seem a very busy man. May I ask what you do?
It's, uninteresting.
Would you elaborate?
I got a small share in the meat substitute business. If the new product works, maybe we can make your job easier.
You mean reduce predation in Clawville?
There are such plans. If you're interested, talk to Olivia, my assistant.
That doesn't
She's
seem
an
too
expert
bad.
in what she does, unlike me.
Oh yeah, crows actually eat meat. Unlike
Thank you.
chickens.
That's it for now.
Crows can actually eat meat, unlike chickens. Okay, that was good. Okay, we already know this isn't his place. How's your alibis?
How are your alibis, Mr. Wessler?
Am I a suspect? That was fast. But thank you for asking. They're solid. Just ask Olivia. She can enlighten you in this matter too, if you're curious.
No need. And no, you're not a suspect. Yet. No more than everyone else in Clawville.
Okay.
That's, reassuring.
Wessler is tougher than I thought. And he's secretive. It's time to gently beat around the bush.
So far, I'm doing good. So, quick-tempered, tricky, mistrustful, secretive. There's no point in this, because he didn't find it dangerous, because he sees them as empty threats, because there's no demands. We know that him and her aren't close. This one may be... Were there any similar incidents in Natasha's past? That's probably where we gotta go. Do you spend a lot? Let's go with...
Were there any similar incidents in Natasha's past? I mean, threats, blackmail, enemies or insane fans. Psychopath pianists, perhaps.
I don't know about enemies, but she's a celebrity. A star shining bright in Clawville's night sky. Do you understand? She gets endless fan mail. It could be anybody. I wouldn't overreact.
Natasha doesn't feel that way.
I've noticed.
Okay. I don't think I should press the relationship because it's obviously not going well. Time to gently beat around the bush. So I guess this
everything all
might
right
be
between you and Natasha?
this might be where I have to go.
Yeah, you don't beat around the bush, do you? Understandable, I guess. Naturally, our relationship is stable and perfect. I'm the setting, she's the gemstone. Yeah, if you know what I mean.
I rarely hear such poetry, but I understand exactly what you mean, Mr. Wessler.
So, you have your answer.
No recent friction?
Wouldn't you like to know?
It would make my job easier.
Yeah, it would only lead you astray. So be glad that I tell you no. No friction.
Ibn is quick-tempered, and I can use that to my advantage. I've confounded and softened him with my previous questions. Now it's time to be specific and ruthless.
Okay. So, mob boss and the place. How do you meet? Didn't I already say this somewhere? Threats? No.
Would you be willing to testify at the station?
You're joking, right?
Maybe I can get you an invitation. Believe me, you'd love it. The coffee's good, but the chairs are kind of uncomfortable.
This is probably not the right way to go.
Yeah, you have a peculiar sense of humor. It doesn't work.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Nope.
So Natasha feels like she's in grave danger, yet she's still going out alone.
Yeah, I know what you're getting at. But I'm 100% sure of her loyalty. She's gone out very rarely since this started, and mostly in my company. Yeah, you know, I'm not sure if you do, but in our social circles, banquets and dinners are frequent.
I bet.
Illegal gambling nights.
You got me there. Yeah, you're right. Natasha is crazy about the roulette wheel.
Always putting it all on the red, right?
Paint it red.
Yeah, you're a real rotten bastard, Sonny. Although, yeah, always on the red. You're right.
So, can we meet your lady?
I don't see why not. But first, please, listen to her sing. She's on soon.
Hey! True detective. Alright. Evan's trying. When it comes to threats, he obviously knows more than he's willing to tell. Well, that was better than last time.
Thank you for your time. We'll be seeing you.
I have no doubt about that, unfortunately.
Hey, we should grab a coffee or something, Olivia. You know, for old time's sake.
Pleasure to meet you, gentlemen. Goodbye.
Just brushing Marty aside.
Please, take a seat. The show's gonna start soon.
I won't even bother Marty. She got green in them eyes.
Bourbon moon hangs in the sky. My man has left with a golden smile.
Sonny. Sonny.
Say, Chloe's still lying in my bed, and it's dead.
Ooh.
That was, unique.
Brought some color back. And it's also still interesting that she's the only one with color in her eyes in this monochromatic world.
Oh, that is cute. Nobody has ever given me such a unique compliment before.
Okay, I'll be honest. At the time of this recording, I'm still single, and I'll be honest, I don't really have if most guys will friggin' will ask, are you friggin' what kind of women you're interested in? I'll be honest, I don't really have much of a preference, but I do have some things that are bonuses. And man, a girl with a friggin' a girl with an accent, goddamn. Also, fucking entertainment back in the fucking day. Damn.
Forgive me, my name is
Anywho,
Santino
fucking just forget.
Fetterman.
Let's just move on. Let's just fucking move on. I'm not gonna get fucking hung up on this shit.
I thought so. You look more or less like I imagined.
More or less.
Sometimes less is more, Mr. Featherland.
Ahem. You were amazing, dear. As always.
Could you be my little furball and fetch me a cocktail?
Ha.
But of course.
Eben will be back soon. We'll have a few minutes to talk. Then he'll end the conversation and throw you both out.
With all due respect, ma'am, we're not that easy to get rid of. Doesn't matter who's trying, believe me.
Doesn't matter, he'll do it. That's why I'm telling you. I don't want a scene. My room's upstairs. Meet me there in 20 minutes. Come alone, Sonny. You'd be too conspicuous otherwise.
Hey,
I understand. You know, they call him Target Marty at the station.
I don't have time, Mr. Featherland.
Sure thing, Natasha. I'll come to your room. 3 knocks, a short pause, then another 3.
I'll be waiting. Go, before he comes back.
I knew she was trouble the first time I saw her. She wore danger like a perfume. It was simply part of her being, and it attracted me, like light attracts the moth people. I wanted to be the microphone as she whispers her melodies, or the pillow she rests her feet on while reading some cheap romance. I wanted to be her nightdress, barely touching, barely covering her marble skin. But I was a cop, and a lifetime wouldn't be enough to rid myself of what a woman like her hides under her makeup. Keep your distance, Sonny. Just keep your distance.
Yeah, cause you'd have to be pretty gosh darn careful. And before we continue on, that's gonna be the end of this video. Thank you all for coming by. I'll admit, I may have gotten a little lost at one point, but I've got back on track, and good thing, too. So, anywho, if y'all enjoyed this, y'all know the jazz. If you truly did enjoy this, hit the like button. If you're new to this, subscribe if you have not. And I hope y'all will return for the next video. Until then, everybody, have a good day.